What is this? Is this the world you built
Because I had
in,
a long-
bitch? Does anyone work still? Craft Ventures guy.
Today started bright and early at 6 a.m. because I had a long day of events, so I needed to get to the office early to get some stuff done. The city was actually glowing this morning. I love getting up this early because the sunlight is just so beautiful.
Dude, I love these day in the life videos, dude. I feel like it's rage bait for some fucking dude. You know what this is for? This is the other side of the fucking sexy big burly dudes working at the oil rig. This is the other side of that, which is like, first of all, everyone has a fucking job like this. If you live in a city, this is your job. If you live in a city and you don't work in fucking retail, which by the way, of course, not real working class, obviously, if you ask these fucking dumbass Brooklyn podcasters, if you work, unless you work in retail, if you work in like the service industry in some regard, this is your job. This is what you do. Everyone living in cities do this, okay? Your job is bullshit. Your job is an email job and it's fucking bullshit. And no, when I say Brooklyn podcasters, I'm not talking about Chapo. I'm talking about Chapo adjacent communities that constantly are like, the real working class is working in a fucking oil rig or working in a farm and everything else is bullshit. I'm talking about people with art PhDs who fucking now have fat Patreons by just being like, I'm a reactionary now, but I do it in a cool way. Okay?
At this time of day. And I got to the office, I picked up some cute little stickers that we had out, and I was definitely one of the first people in the office. It was like totally dark, at least on my floor. And I started getting to work. I had to finalize some campaign edits before my meeting started for the day. I went downstairs. When breakfast finally opened, I got coffee and got back to work at 8 a.m. And then we just got some new swag at work, so I got to pick up a shirt and a jacket, as if we don't already have enough swag. And then I headed down to get some lunch. We had like a beautiful array of desserts and this vegan panna cotta. It was delicious. And after lunch, we headed to my favorite event of the day. We went to Scratch Goods with LinkedIn today, which I've been wanting to go to forever. You basically get to make a homemade face mask and just treat yourself a little self-care moment. We had about 30 people from the Chicago office go to this event. It was so much fun. We walked back to the office and grabbed our eucalyptus towels per usual, picked up some kombucha, finished it.
It's so funny because like these people are not getting paid a lot either. You know what I mean? Like they are providing a fuckload more value than they actually to the company than they actually are getting paid. But it's these like little things that basically make it so that, you know, you don't think about that because you don't see her fucking dog shit shoebox of a fucking apartment that she has to live in. Okay. You just get like little treats sprinkled in. They're like, here, shut the fuck up. Here, you're going to work for 30 grand a year. Okay. And you're going to like it because we're sprinkling some little treats in between. You get fucking breakfast and shit, which by the way, they should offer that.
A few things up before heading to a happy hour in the office. It was supporting a local charity, and I walked home with a few of my coworkers all the way to River North. It was a long-ass walk, but I had to go by Whole Foods to pick up some goods for a picnic with some of my girlfriends. It was such a great way to end the day with my girls, eating and drinking and watching the beautiful skyline of Chicago. Good.
That swag and lunch is sometimes the only time people can't afford to live in the cities but need to get into the industry can survive. Free breakfast was Fred Hampton's idea. Drink the kombucha and don't think about how much we're underpaying you, please. But also, the other part of this fucking process is that like people get mad at this shit and they're like, oh, this is a bullshit job. And it's like every single person that gets mad at this and says this is a bullshit job doesn't realize that they are also doing a bullshit job. Like, what are you doing? Like, most jobs are fucking bullshit. If you work in a city, this is what you're doing. Most of you motherfuckers are in the chat watching me as you either work from home or watching me in the office as you, every single time your manager fucking rolls around, quickly alt-tab into your fucking Excel spreadsheet to make it seem like you're fucking compiling numbers, okay? Oh, I'm plugging data. Like, no, that's it. Most jobs, okay, in the era of productivity, most jobs that you have, and I've worked in a fucking office too, most jobs that you have, you could fucking, you know, crank out in like max 4 hours, okay? You don't need to spend the whole day there. You don't need to spend the whole day in the fucking office. Not even, dude. There's like fucking days where you're doing like an hour of a job. An hour. Just doing what this guy did in New York City.
A weekend in the life.
Oh, I love this video. I love this guy's videos.
Thursday after work, Matt came over. I gave him the second tattoo I've done for him, and then we went to Ray's for their wedding night. After that, I was on a roll, so Olivia wanted a tattoo as well. Friday, I had a wellness day, so no work, and went to the gym.
Someone needs to stop this man from tatting everybody up.
Before heading over to Williamsburg, went to my favorite place in the world, which is Mother of Junk. My friend Luke let me use his pool pass, so just got my tan on. And then I had to run home to get ready for a photo shoot with Allison and Walter. Before being the first guest ever on the Ghost Girls podcast, made Matt come to Verlaine for a lychee martini and headed over to the Mercury Lounge to see Kobe play. And I actually got on stage. And then met some friends over at Dingling in the East Village. Saturday was like a perfect day, so we thought it'd be a great...
Bro, they're doing too much stuff out there in New York, actually. Maybe they... Bro, this... They're doing too much stuff. They got me thinking like, I'm Alan Greenspan up in here. We need to make them poorer, okay? We need to make these fucking liberal elites a little bit poorer. They're doing too much. They got too much free time.
Great idea to head over to Rockaway. Took the ferry, which everyone should definitely do.
Do these people ever just stay inside and jerk off? Dude, first of all, that wouldn't make a compelling TikTok video, okay? But you're describing the one time that I usually take the day off. If you're wondering what I'm doing on Sundays, that's me, okay? Sleeping, more sleeping, playing basketball, and then more sleeping and also jerking off. Yes, I have not watched the Andrew Tate 1 hour fucking goodbye video yet. We will watch it eventually, okay? But what you will watch right now is the top of the hour ad break. Of course, if you no longer want to see those ads, you can instead subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month, okay? Use it on your favorite broadcaster. Hopefully that's me. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. By Tyler Spark, what the fuck? With the motherfucking 50 gifted. God damn. Here's the 1 minute ad break now, by the way. Thank you, Tyler Spark. Yeah, we'll do Andrew Tate in a little bit. Hold on, after this.
Got home and slept, and then went over to a party in Gramercy. Sunday, Rowan off Bedford invited the East Villains for free piercing, so I took advantage of that. And then we just thrifted all day, and I got some really good finds. My apartment was officially the biggest hangover den it's ever been, so cleaned up the entire night, got ready for the week, and that was my weekend.
Good TikTok on the perks company gives to underpaid workers.
Companies like Google are known for their amazing perks, right? But what if I told you there's a dark reason those companies do that? To get you to work more for less. At Google, you get 3 square meals a day for free, but dinner would start at like 6:30, so you had to stay late working more to get the free food. My favorite perk was the shuttles. They would start at 6 a.m. in the morning and they would run home till 10 p.m. at night. And they had Wi-Fi on them, so you would work while on the shuttle. I love that you could bring your dog to the office and that the offices were dog friendly, but in reality, they did that so you would not leave the office to go take care of your dog. When I worked at Yelp, there were baristas to make coffee for you and there was tons of snacks. And I asked my director though, why do I not earn commission until I've booked $12,000 in sales every month? And he told me, that's when we break even on you for the office, for the snacks, for the perks that we give you. And I'm like, well, I would rather not have those perks and I'd rather just have a higher salary. He said, well, too bad, that's not really how this works. All of the perks are designed to keep you working there longer and harder for less money than you would at a traditional 9 to 5 because they're taking care of everything else. What's your favorite?
Is literally a tech serfdom, dude. It's awesome. Neo-feudalism. But hey, listen, you get fucking green pancakes. You know what I mean? Also, it's tax write-offs. Well, that too. Like, that's just more expenditure. It's more spending. I've honestly had to leave the room during the student debt talk because being reminded about it felt crippling. Ethan posting facts right now. Where's like the pensive? Or no, you know what? No, I want to do. I want the fucking. Where's the pensive one? Like the sad one? Oh, here. Pensive? What do you mean? You don't know what pensive is? This is a real working class Hasan.
Desfilaba en Milán con 21 campañas de Prada y ahora duerme aquí. La miro pensando cuánto faltará para que empiece a odiar. La forma que tengo de amarla tan mal, mi manera de huir, que no puedo parar. No he olvidado el olor de la que me follé en el baño de un garito borracho en Berlín, escuchando un tecno que me hace empujarla como un animal. Música del infierno que sonará el día de mi funeral. Aún me acuerdo de ti. Demasiadas mujeres, 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 demasiadas mujeres.
Yeah, you know you could solve this by just, hiring more people. I'm just saying, like, that's. But of course, you can't do that because then the bottom line of the restaurant would suffer. If he has an escort to clear the path, why not just have them carry 1/3 of the total? Well, that too, yes. But I think this was just for the TikTok. Or maybe the guy filming the TikTok could have helped out. No. The bottom line doesn't suffer. They get paid less than minimum wage. Bro, you don't get it. Doing stupid shit like this was the only thing that made restaurants fun. That makes sense. This is the reward. This is the reward for being Catholic.